If you want to skip past the information I'm about to put out, and it's just general information, just what you can expect to see on both channels and the understanding of the year, you can skip past this and go to the reading. I'm going to put the time stamp in the description box below if you just want to go straight to the reading. Hey guys, and welcome into the new year. This is going to be a reading for the energy for the new year. As you know, I haven't been immune to all the news, the latest news that's popping off in the new year. So I thought, hey, let's do an energy read and see what the new year is going to bring for the collective, okay, meaning all of us. So this is going to be a very general reading. For some of you, this reading may resonate today, and some of you, this reading may not resonate with you until maybe months ahead in the year. Or maybe it won't resonate until the next following year because, you really didn't have time to put what I said into perspective, right? Until you took a glance back at what happened to you. So just keep that in mind. So you can always come back and revisit this, okay? This reading, because it may not resonate with you today, but maybe moving on in the future, it will resonate. You go like, man, okay, that's what she was talking about, right? So we'll see what comes up in the energy. Also, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Sorry I've been away for some time, guys. Kind of had to rejuvenate a little bit. Still a little bit busy, but my load is a little bit lighter, but still busy. So you'll probably see me a little bit more often. Again, I need feedback from you guys to keep the channel going, okay? The more feedback I get from listeners and viewers, the more readings I'll put out. All right, so also on my other channel, please subscribe to that channel. It is called the Black Pearl Experience, and I'm going to put it on the screen. The Black Pearl Experience is just me going over spiritual tools, like new decks, for instance. Also, I just kind of go over, what I was feeling and, what I was going through on certain readings, okay? So it's kind of like more explanations, kind of more, I would say, a behind the scenes look, okay? I will also be releasing on that other channel. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much, guys. I'll be releasing pretty much an understanding of the year 2024, okay? And then what we can expect to see in the year. So you can understand it a little bit better. And maybe you can come back and revisit this reading and get a better understanding of this reading and how it will resonate with you, okay? So please go listen to that. So let's get into the reading. All right. Okay. All right, so what can we expect for the year 2024? What can we expect for the year 2024? The first card that I pulled right over here, guys, I pulled the Sun, okay? Lord of the fire of the world. Immediately, the intuitive feeling that I got from this card was that a lot is going to be enlightened, okay, in this year. This is the year 8, okay? I'm going to give more meaning, more understanding of what that means in the Black Pearl experience. So I talked about at the beginning, so if you skip past that point, you know why you're lost. So go over to the Black Pearl Experience if you want an in-depth understanding of the year, okay? So with the sun here, it's giving some type of enlightenment feeling. Like the universe is like, hey, you gonna get this knowledge. And if you don't want to get this knowledge, just put your head down, but you still gonna get this knowledge. That's kind of the vibe, what I'm getting here. And if you look closely, and I'll try to put the magnifier glass on it. If you look closely, you'll see one lady, they look the same. They look like twins, actually. Okay. So if I don't know if this has any significance with Gemini, the sign Gemini is what I'm picking up here. I don't know why. Gemini, you're also known as the child, the sun. You know, I kind of see you guys as the sun child, but also Leo, by the way. Okay. So this could have significance to Leo or Gemini, but I'm seeing like there's these two twins here, right? Let me get back to the point. One's looking up at the sun, one's kind of has her head down. The intuitive feeling that I was picking up about the year is that some of you are going to embrace this enlightenment, this light, this knowledge. Um, some of you, this could mean like happiness. Some of you, this could be new beginnings. Okay. So, what I'm interpreting from this is that depending on your particular life cycle that you are in, because each of us are going through our own life cycles within the year. Okay, so this year is going to have different meanings for everybody. This is a general read. I can't channel everyone's spirit here, okay? But what I'm saying is it's going to be a different vibe for each and every one of you. But what I'm picking up from these two girls here is some of you are going to embrace this knowledge, maybe embrace these new beginnings, embrace this new happiness or new abundance and blessings. Some of you are going to stand into that power, right? By embracing this knowledge. And some of you are going to hold your head down and kind of pretend that it's not happening or try to pretend that it's not happening, but it's happening because the sun is out. I hope that brought some clarification or understanding, okay? I don't know how to explain that any way more, okay, to you guys. So for some of you, you're going to embrace this, and some of you, you're not. But I feel like the universe is like, you're going to get this, though. You're going to get this knowledge, this understanding. I feel like some of you, with the ones that kind of holding their head down, some of you may come across as your punishment, and some of you this may be your rewards, okay? Because the year 8 is all about, from my understanding, it could be, I think, rewards and punishments too, something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but what I'm also getting is okay, this year is the year 8, right? This is also a number marked by fate. Okay, so a lot of the things happening are fated to happen. Okay, and some of you this year can be filled with a lot of contrast, meaning like look at the two women in the card. The card is telling me everything. It's resonating with the number 8 right now. Okay, if you look at within the picture or the card here, like the two women are doing very different things. They're like in contrast. So that's what this year signifies. So this year could be filled with contrast, right? Some of you, your survival instincts will be turned on, okay? Because that's what 8 represents. But some of you are willing and going to be able to overcome this challenge, right? Okay. This is a very Capricorn type year. Okay, if I can explain the energy, I would say it's like a Capricorn energy. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which this is about the solar the solar plexus. So it's going to be very all about what you can do. I feel like it's going to be challenging your, what I want to say, your endurance. Yeah, I feel like this year is going to be challenging your endurance. For some of you, you guys could be letting go of like karmic contracts and stepping into your own inner strength. And right, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. But some of you can just be stepping into your own individuality is the other word I was looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm using the Simplicity Tarot. If you're wondering what I'm using, I've never featured this deck on my other channel, because it's a pretty old. I mean, this deck has been out for some time. I retrieved this deck from a place in Louisiana. It was gifted to me, so I'm going to use this deck. I don't know what that was, but I just did, but bear with me. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Okay, the Hermit. Introspection and solitude. Okay. Some of you could be, oh, they're telling me to keep going, so I'm just going to keep going. Some of you could just be like thinking a lot, just kind of, taking a glance back on life. 10 of Cups, contentment and family. I'm just going to keep going. Now, what I'm asking, this is a general read for the year 2024, what we can expect, okay? This is very general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Empathetic and caring. I can't read right now. Sorry, guys. Empathetic and caring. Oh, the King of Cups energy. Let's see, what else is going on here? And give me some time. I haven't been reading. And the Tower. Destruction and sudden change. I feel like a lot of you are going to have a rude awakening too. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck is Temperance, patient, duality. So what I feel like with this year, they're telling you, you're going to have to show some, find your patience. Have some patience with this year. Like I said, this year is all about contrast, and I feel enlightenment. And with the Hermit card here, I feel like it's this, for some of you, this year is going to make you go into solitude and maybe think a lot. But I do feel like last year, it was more so about connecting with the spiritual, like, I felt like it was more of that. And then, and doing that inner work. But then I feel like this year is going to be more like those who have done that inner work are going to reap those rewards. And those of you who have not done this inner work, when the sun, which is the truth, the enlightenment, is all revealed and is shined upon you, you're going to kind of hold your head down because you didn't do that inner work. You could have shied away from doing that inner work, right? Okay, so I'm going to use the other deck, which is where the sun comes from, this deck here, to break down each one of these cards. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. Now, remember, this just instantly comes to me. It was not planned. So I'm going to go with what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up that I should do, okay, spiritually. So the Hermit, okay, we have introspection and solitude. All right, so let's get a better understanding what's happening over here. Gotta put on my soft music. Okay. All right. So with the Hermit card, what came out was, and I'm gonna put it up here. Let me just explain it first. We got the Lovers in reverse and the Lord of Harmonious Change. Okay. I got that's the Two of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like I guess what I just said. This is exactly what I said in the beginning. I said when I was talking about the number 8. So this is what I was just talking about with the number 8. I said earlier, I said that a lot of you going through these contrasts within the year. So I feel like this year is going to be different from everyone. And a lot of you can sit there and say, duh. We're all different. We're all on different paths. Yeah, you're right. But I feel like this is that year where, where like normally people come together and they're like, we are the world. We are the children. I don't feel like that's that year. I honestly feel like this is the year where like a lot of you are going to be your lives are going to drastically contrast each other. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's all depending upon what karma that, what path you chose to take on, right? But with the Hermit with the introspection and solitude comes the Lovers in reverse and the Lord of Harmonious Change. Well, the Lovers to me upright would be like self-love, passion. It could represent that. I feel like whatever this is, some of you could be going into hermit mode because you're not loving yourself right now. Maybe you're not loving what you're seeing, what's happening to you, so maybe I'm put this down further now. Maybe with this right now, I feel like this could be relationships kind of splitting splitting up. This could be divorce. This could be regrets. This could be bad choices. Okay, because it looks like you guys had two paths to choose from. Remember, I got the Two of Pentacles here, and this is what this particular card looks. This is what I'm picking up intuitively right now, guys. The Lord of Harmonious Change is what this card says. And it looks like it's two paths that you could have took. Just to give you a heads up, I had to edit this video a lot. Only because I have a lot of aircraft flying around me. Okay. So unfortunately that is the scenario. So I'm sorry that I have to kind of pause in between, and it's so annoying. Okay. So bear with me. So the Two of Pentacles, like I said, some of you guys had a choice, right? Decisions that you could have made. Some of you are in that regretful state, like, damn, I should have chose something else, right? Because this could represent possible harmonies, like, you guys possibly getting along with someone. And I'm really focused more on just relationships in general. This could be like a work relationship too, guys, right? Or your personal relationships. But I feel like the fact that the Lovers is in reverse, the people that are in the solitude, remember I told you these contrasting experiences for the 2024 year. Those who are holding their head down a little bit will probably be in this hermit mode. Okay. This could be your awakening. Okay. Or you are going through these changes because these are life lessons. Because Saturn is all about lessons, right? Life lessons. Teaching us to learn from our mistakes. And I feel like Capricorn is that energy, and it is here, and it's like you gonna learn today. Okay, so that's what I feel like the Two of Pentacles is here, guys, kind of representing that you all had opportunities for new projects, to issue help elsewhere, to harmonize with other people, whatever the case may be. Okay, it's not in reverse, so the Two of Pentacles, so I don't feel like these options were bad per se, although one could have been bad, because remember I said it was like two options. Some of you guys went down the wrong path. All right, moving forward, what else we need to know about solitude? Okay, I got Six of Pentacles in reverse, Lord of Material Successes. Okay, so it's Six of Pentacles in reverse, right? Yes. This could represent, so for those, remember I told you, guys are all in the same year, right? But it's two contrasting different realities, right? And this is all due to the choices we all have decided from the years before to perform, right? So some of you could be jealous, just miserable, and just sitting back like, this is so unfair. But no, it's not unfair. Here we go again. Okay, another aircraft. Sorry, guys. But no, it's not unfair. It's what happens, when you make stupid choices. You don't think over those choices. You don't rationalize. Some of you could not have been giving. Some of you have probably been giving to the wrong thing. Because this card to me, Six of Pentacles, represents an equal give and take. Some of you could not probably have been giving equally to a certain situation, and then you're ready. Here you are coming ready to take from what you should have been equally giving to, but you weren't equally giving to it. So now there's nothing for you to get, if you catch my drift. Hint, hint. This could be divorce, right? Because remember, I just said the Lovers in reverse could be signs of divorce, arguments, disagreements as well. Okay, relationships falling apart, guys. That's what all that represents. So a lot of you could be sitting in this, mad energy and pouting because you didn't give to what you were supposed to, I guess, take from. You didn't put in or put your seeds into the right soil, if that makes sense. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. I feel like a lot of you, this could be like could represent like emotional breakthroughs. Like I feel like this year could be that for you. Depending on what choices you took, what I mentioned earlier is going to determine what this Ace of Cups is going to be. Because some of you, Ace of Cups could be upside down, right? But remember, this is a general read, so I can only cover but so much. But remember, I told you there's these contrasting realities. Okay, some of you will see this beautiful reality at the end of the year when you look back at your year, and some of you are gonna be like, hell no, like I want to erase 2024 and never look upon it again. Okay, so the choice is yours. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, you know, to me, it's a beautiful card. It represents good health, love, joy, and beauty. I want to pull another card because I'm like, why? Because we see all of this penalty from bad choices, right? And then we see this beautiful Ace of Cups. Maybe you, let me see. What does this Ace of Cups represent? Let me just make sure. Princess of Swords, but she's in reverse. Some of you were giving, remember I spoke about the emotional breakthrough? Some of you are going to realize emotionally that you have been giving into, like I said, soiling your seeds into a ground that doesn't produce anything. The soil is dead. It is dead. It's nothing coming out of the ground. You know, I feel like a lot of you are going to realize, like, what have I been doing? Now, with the Princess of Swords, she is in reverse. So this could also represent kind of like a page energy, but this could represent ill health, okay, and cunningness, imposter. So I feel like some of you are going to see maybe ugly sides of people or experience the opposite of the Ace of Cups. So remember I just said everything's contrasting. So like Ace of Cups, because I was a little confused. I was like, wait, this looks like people making poor choices here, and then we see an Ace of Cups. Maybe this is what something could have been, or maybe this is what you were hoping for. I'm a little lost on that one. And I'm not afraid to say I'm lost. A little lost on that one. But I think I'm hitting it. I think I clarified it. I think I'm just doubting myself. But usually my feelings, from what I've learned about myself and in my intuitive downloads, I'm usually correct. Hate to say that, but yeah, I usually am. It's pretty scary. It scares me sometimes. But the Ace of Cups, what I'm getting here is like an emotional, it really signifies something good, okay? It can be very good because it's upright. So the way it sits here with against these other cards, it looks like it could be a horrible thing. I'm sorry, it looks like wait, what is she talking about? This is Ace of Cups. It's a beautiful card, but the way it leans up against these other cards is no bueno. I feel like for some of you, if you guys did the right thing, you're gonna see something beautiful, right? An emotional outpour, right? But I feel like for those of you who didn't choose so well, this could represent emotional growth. Like, so you're learning from the bad choices that you made. Hopefully that makes sense. Because the Princess of Swords in reverse is never a good thing. Yeah, it's never a good thing. Okay. All right, so this could represent, that Princess of Swords could also represent bad information. Information or news of some sort that has come in and shocked the hell out of you, which kind of put you in an emotional outpour where like all these emotions just keep coming out. Like it's like a breakthrough. Like you're just like, I can't take this shit anymore. Is kind of what I'm getting. All right, let's move on to the Ten of Cups because I can go on and on and on. Hopefully some of you guys are still with me. Okay, so we got the 10 of Cups.